Hello again, real life fishing. I just wanted to show the end of day progress for day one for rigging the boat. As you can see, I got both the batteries in there. One of those is brand new. The two I had in there before were just for test fit. One of them was my my trolling motor battery. So I pulled that out, got the battery trays in. Those are all snapped in now. Got them wired for 12 volt, so positive to positive, negative to negative. And then I've got my two dash graphs. Power is already wired, right? So you can see the fuses on them there, and then the white duplex cable, right? So then that duplex cable rides along the back of that raceway and pops up right there, and then rides that cable channel up through behind the remote, and then comes out here. Got a nice big hole. That hole will be hidden underneath this this mounting plate, like so, like that. And then there'll be another ram mount on top of that. But I've got I've still got to install the heading sensor puck and pull the cable for that, but that won't take but a couple minutes. It's been pretty easy getting everything run through here. So this one is, that's still loose, but that's all mounted up. Base is nice and tight, and we got the power and the network. I already checked the power with the DVOM. I've got my 12 volts, and then the network cables. So I drilled a hole there. So the network cables drop down into that rod locker, like I said I was going to. And then those just run right along top of the rod tubes from the rod locker, and then they popped out into that compartment, and then I pulled a bump into that compartment, and then you can actually see them right there sticking out of the bow compartment there, laying on the deck next to the switch. So I've got to get the switch mounted up in there, and then yeah, probably gonna have this this all finished up tomorrow. I mean, I've got all the transducers pulled already. You know, those are all run. They're up there at the dash, but you know, they're just laying on the stern here, you know, on the deck. So I have to get those mounted yet. But all the hard work is done. All the cable is pulled. You know, for those two graphs and the transducers, and so I need to pull the two cables that are going to come back for the charger for here, and then I need to pull two cables. They're duplex cables that'll drop down through those same holes. That'll run up for trolling motor batteries to charge those. And then I need to pull a power wire for the front graph and mount transducers, get that other mount on there, mount the trolling motor. I've got the quick release plate just setting up there where I want it to be. It's not drilled yet, but yeah, I got my buddy Scott from Thankful Outdoors is going to come by tomorrow after work and give me a hand. We'll probably end up drinking more beer than doing work, but I'd like to get this all buttoned up tomorrow night, and then test all the electronics and stuff, you know, dry test, and then take it out to the lake the day after, break in the motor, and then head to Muskie Camp. So good times. But I'm gonna try and get these uploaded here. These two videos that I made today. This one and the last one. But yeah, so you can see just a pile of stuff from that's the garage door opener. But yeah, just a pile of nonsense that's needed to wire these, right? Oh, that's another thing I got to pull yet. I've got to pull the that's a spool of triplex there. I've got to pull that for the bow switch, the bow trim switch, right? Because I like my bow trim switch coming out of bass boats. So for anybody that's wondering how you do that, so this is just a Yamaha remote, right? My last boat had a Yamaha on it also. So presumably though, Evinrude, Merc, you know, I'd imagine they all have it, right? If you follow the wires coming out of your remote, right, you've got this here, right? And this is just a little plastic cap that comes off. Doing this one-handed, so forgive me here. But there you go. See, just 3 little plugs that plug into those. And then they're female receptacle. So you need a piece of wire. I've got a piece here. You need this type of connector then on the end of the wire, right? So then that connector just plugs right into that, right? So I'm using that triplex wire. So I don't have this run yet because unfortunately I don't have any more of these. And by the time I figured that out, the hardware store was closed. So I'm gonna have to run tomorrow and pick those up. But yeah, so I just need to pop 3 of those on the end of a piece of triplex and then drop it in this same hole right here with the network cables and the other the 2 power cables that are going to run up to the trolling motor batteries, the charging wires off the charger, right? Because I got the chargers mounted, you know, they will be mounted under here anyway. I've got to mount those tomorrow yet. But yeah, so the 2 wires for the charger extensions going up to the trolling motor batteries will drop through there, and then that triplex will drop through there, and then they'll just run right up to the front of the boat, and yeah, that's about it. And then just drill the hole for it, and you know, it takes 2 seconds, and then screw that in there, and that'll be done. But yeah, and then the other 2 charger extensions for the trolling motor will just run back and drop into that same hole there where those existing 2 duplexes are. Those are the power wires for the graphs, right? So you can see the end of one of them here, and the end of the other one is right here underneath this piece of raceway. Yeah, right here. There's the other one. Right, so those are together with butt splices, the heat shrink butt splices, the marine grade ones, and then I just tape over top of that because the Humminbird power wires are so much smaller, right? Even though they recommend you extend them with 12 gauge, you know, the actual wire that's inside of here that's supplied by Humminbird is a lot smaller. So I just tape that up to strengthen that joint so that when I'm pulling the wire, you know, I've got all that tape for support rather than you know, pulling directly on the wire via the butt splices, right? That's not good. So yeah, but should have all this buttoned up again tomorrow. And I don't know, I did not get a GoPro up today, but I'll try and remember to put one up tomorrow if I can. I don't know how I'll keep it powered for that long. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I'm not gonna edit these videos at all. I don't have time for that nonsense. It's after midnight right now, so I'm going to go inside and get some rest. Just show you guys my mess here. Right, there's my DVOM. Yeah, and that little neck light too from Snap-on I was telling you guys about. That oh, I don't remember which video, a previous one. This thing for rigging this boat, boy, I'll tell you, I would not be without it, man. And safety goggles too. When you're drilling, wear your safety goggles. Important. Don't be putting an eye out. You'll have a hard time fishing with only one eye. So I'm sure there's guys out there that do it, but I don't want to. So, all right, that's it. If you like this video, looking at my messy boat and seeing what kind of progress I got made today, again, down there, like button over there. If you're not subscribed yet, click that button. I'm trying to get one new one with every video. Thanks. See you next time.